I believe we constituted the travel as a long rest.
Yeah.
The travel back from the cult fighting. I believe we designated that as our long rest. I could be wrong though.
Yes. That would be considered rest. That time is considered rest.
Well,
What are you doing, Goofy girl? What are you doing? Being weird? Yeah, you're being weird. Come here.
So yeah, that was our rest.
Yeah.
I mean, return to the town we got the mission from.
I believe that is the action that we should take, yes.
Alright.
Sounds good to me.
Let's head on through.
Fade to black.
Maybe.
What is this? Trying to focus the camera on the dog. Alright. Yeah, it always seems to take a minute for the map to load in.
I'm on the map.
Alright. Yeah. So you guys were up here and takes you about 1, 2, 3, 4. So it takes about a week to get down to the main city. Like back down to like the kingdom area. So did you got like so remember that like you originally skirted around the mountain that's to the south of you because of the lake on the south side of it. Did you want to continue with that, like going back that path, or taking the more direct route and hoping that you can find a spot to ford the river? That's
I'd
actually
rather just go back the way we came.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
easier.
all right. So, with everything done in Shadowvale, you guys heading back down towards Appleton. Over the course of your journey, which takes about 7 to 8 days, you don't really encounter anything of note. Just some wandering animals, an occasional person that's just out just exploring. So, and as you arrive to Appleton, do you guys want to stay there for a day, like to get some stuff real quick,
I'm going
or
right to the guild
proceed?
hall.
I mean, how
Well,
long is it going
Appleton
to
is
take us to get
Apple.
back to the?
Oh,
Uh,
I don't give a shit. I want to go to the guild hall. I want to get my
well,
money.
there's nothing at Appleton. It's just a small farming village, so you could be able to pick up some like supplies basically there.
I understand.
Yeah,
I'm
nah,
saying I
we're
just want
we're
to
good.
go.
Yeah, we're good.
All right.
Up to everybody else, though.
So you're all good with proceeding on,
Yeah.
just heading straight back to the capital.
Yeah.
Yep, yep,
Yeah.
yep.
All right.
At this point, we spent a month together.
4.
How we still stand each other, I have no fucking clue.
All right. Well, as you proceed on through Appleton, it takes you like just heading straight back to the capital, only stopping to relax, like to set up camp for the night. Each day takes you about 2 full weeks to get back to the capital. All right.
What?
Two
Yeah,
months.
travel time from capital to Appleton is about 2 weeks' time.
But it
We
took
have
us
spent 2 months together
week-
at this point.
But it took a week to get from.
Well, it took a little
Yeah.
over a week to get from that village that you were at back to that first town, basically that last town of the capital of the kingdom, Appleton.
I believe it took a week for us to get from the capital to the town.
Took you guys about a week to get from the capital to just past the first city. Because I believe that on foot you can only cover about 24 miles per day, so that would have you that would take about
We have
8
horses.
days. Yes, you have the horses with the carts. Carmen, can you just stay to one side, you goofy dog? I get that you're trying to play, but this is not the time for that. Sorry, she's being a little weird right now. She's never usually like this. I get it. You want some attention, don't you? Alright, so if you guys arrive, after your travel, you end up arriving back at the capital of Altmera, and so the guild hall is all the way in the northern section of the city, up towards where the castle is. So you guys wanted to proceed up there?
Yep.
Yep.
All right.
Sure.
Yeah.
As you guys proceed through the town, through the capital, you guys just end up arriving at the Adventurers Guild and go in to speak with the clerk. Who, upon entering, you see, as you guys enter and walk up to their desk, they ask you, "What can I help you with today?" Ooh,
I guess I would speak up, and I would say, hello. Just a quick thing. We have finished this task, and I would point over to anybody of the 10 of us, who I'd hope would have the document that we originally grabbed off the wall to sign the quest.
I lost track of who had it. Sorry.
I know
Me
somebody
too.
did. I don't know who did, but I know somebody did.
Let's see. The way we met.
It was me and Kiravel off start, then it was the dwarf, then the cleric, then you, then Midnight, and then we met everybody else on trail.
Yep.
We found the kidnapped people in Shadowfell. I'm sure you know what we're talking about.
What he said. So I don't know if they contacted you yet, but we have come back for reward promised.
So, with you guys handing over the quest paper or notice, the clerk reaches
Sure.
below the desk and hands you guys a money pouch that contains enough gold that each of you can get 70 gold apiece.
Give the entire money pouch over to Arakmaha. And that's 700 gold.
700.
Because there's 10 of us.
Okay, let me stream manager. I forgot to set something on my stream.
Yes.
Come on.
New episode of Mushoku Tensei.
So, did you want to ask? I asked them about the letter that you had received that was from the cult leader.
I don't know about anybody else, but I want to ask a priest.
Did we get that from the cult leader? I thought we just
Yeah,
found
we got it
on
from a
one of
cult
their
leader.
bodies.
Bodies. Not cult leader, you're right. One of the cultist bodies.
No, I'm sure.
Leader.
I'm pretty sure I said that you got it from the mayor, who found it amongst the cult leader's possessions when they later went and searched his house.
Oh.
Searched
Whatever,
his
we got it.
residence area of
I mean, sure, if the guild wants it, they can have it.
It's not that they want it. They they might have some
Do you want
information
to
about
ask?
it or have some
Yeah.
clues on where you can go to find out about it.
I'll go ahead and ask the clerk. Do you happen to know anyone who is in the business of reading the unreadable?
It's like he looks at
Reading
the
the
clerk looks
unreadable.
at you and asks, "What is it that is unreadable to you guys?"
I
Just a
will
piece of
take the
paper.
letter and I will show it to them.
After looking at it for a few minutes, for about a minute or two, the clerk informs you that yes, the the wizard should be able to help you with that. There was actually a party that just came through here the other day with a similar situation. You
Okay.
will find him up in the
Um,
library up at the main castle.
Thank you.
And if you may, is there some sort of monastery or
A church.
chapel or something along the lines of that I could get something looked at?
Yes, there's a cathedral actually just across the road.
Thank you. I didn't realize. Anybody else have any questions?
Nope.
Nope.
All right. Thank you so much. Your time has been so valuable. I'm sorry for taking up so much of it. We're gonna head out now. Bye bye. And I just walk.
All right. All right. So you guys head out from the Adventurers Guild Hall. Which uh, which location are you going to first, or are you splitting up to split the
I'm gonna
time?
stay with. I'm gonna stay with Vi.
Just gonna cross the street.
It seems logical to just try the closer location first.
All right. So, what about the other two party members?
Was it?
I guess I'll go to the cathedral.
Are you going to the cathedral or the wizard's place?
If you're asking me, I was going to go to the cathedral.
Yeah. Arakma. Fair.
I'm going to the wizard. I will let dice decide my fate.
Whoa. Huh. It's weird.
Okay.
Oh.
The way the mouse moves on the map is just really strange.
What?
I'm trying to like pan and zoom on the map, and it just like went completely off my screen.
You have to
Interesting.
do the. You have to do the zoom out.
I
At the
clicked a
top,
thing
you
on the
can't
screen and it gave me an
just.
error code. It's actually
Oh,
why are we up on the top left of the map for me now?
we've just decided to go camp out behind a plateau. We're back.
I hope I didn't do that for you guys. All I was trying to do was like pan and zoom the map, and it just went like off my screen.
I just
You
clicked
have
something
to.
and it dipped.
So to pan around, it's right mouse.
There.
To
I
zoom
locked
out,
it,
you
so
have to
now you
click the
guys
button.
can't just mess with that token. Karma, what are
Right.
you doing?
Okay.
What? What is with you today? Huh? It's being extra clingy.
So I don't see. Do you guys? I don't see our character tokens. Am I supposed to?
No,
There
you're
are
not.
no
It's just
character
party shit.
token. Yeah, this is just the party token.
Okay. Cool.
Did you want me to put the
So,
token in?
well, no, it's
Just
just
going to
half of us are going to the cathedral, and I didn't know where that was on the map, but I guess it doesn't
It's right
matter.
across the street from the right, literally to the left of where we are.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Karma, what are you doing, you goofball?
So I'm gonna enter the cathedral. No care in the world.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go with you.
Alright, so was Arachma going to the wizard, or is he going
Yeah,
to...
and then probably other people.
Alright.
Oh fuck!
Most of Rackham has
Am I
been
the only
cathedral.
one of the people present going to the wizard?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
everyone else
Ah,
is going
fuck.
to the cathedral.
Fuck! I gotta interact with the wizard. Are they even gonna let me in?
I'm surprised that they're gonna let me into the cathedral. So
Yeah, you know.
Well, I
I'm a
mean,
fucking zombie.
they are not very particular about things. So, as the three of you enter the
Whee!
cathedral, you are approached by one of the priests who asks, "What may I help you with today?"
Hi, we are looking for somebody with extensive knowledge on cults and evil deities.
He thinks for a minute and informs you that he will be right back. He knows exactly who you need to speak to, and he will bring them out to you.
Gorgeous, thank you.
So after waiting for about 5-10 minutes, the priest comes back out with one of the priestesses of the church, who approaches you and asks, "What is it that you are seeking?"
Hello, darling. So we are looking for there is a well, to go into full context, we went on a mission to save a town from some sort of shadow blank. And we succeeded, thankfully. Very few were harmed, other than the people who, were harming others. And we found this on one of the bodies, and we do not know what it is. And I show her the symbol that the cultist had on them, that I ripped off of their armor.
She takes the
Do you
symbol from
know?
you and examines it for a good 2 to 3 minutes before handing it back and saying, "Unfortunately, I do not recognize this symbol."
Do you know anybody who may?
Unfortunately, no. I'm the only one in here that really would have known any cultist symbols. And that, unfortunately, is not one that I have seen before.
All right. Thank you. You're the best. Wave and leave. Y'all coming?
I
Hmm.
follow.
So you guys head out, from the cathedral. So, and while you guys are doing that, Arachmahal headed up towards the castle. And as he approaches the gate, two of the guards step out into the path, asking for him to halt and to inform them what he is there for.
killed some cultists up in town of Shadowfell. They have this letter that we can't read.
Out of character, can I ask, what's is the name of the town Shadowfell or Shadowvale?
Was it
Shadowvale.
Shadowvale?
Shadowvale.
Actually, wait, do I
Because
have
the
them?
Shadowfell is where we're
Shadowfell
from.
is where we come from. So
Getting a little confused, aren't you?
A little. Did we return home? Because that would have a lot of story implications.
if we returned home, I would not have come. I'll let you know that now.
Better keep quiet. I'm going to send you to the Shadow Realm.
That is what the Shadowfell is.
You're a third.
You're trying.
You're a third-rate duelist with a fourth-rate deck.
Are we playing a children's card game now?
Yes.
God.
Okay, I'm down.
Stay up on the bed. How about that? Right here. Lay down. Lay down.
Yeah, I'll inform him I have a letter that I can't read, and I was wondering if I could talk to the court wizard.
Well, the guard looks at you for a minute and informs you that yes, you can speak to him. He's going to be inside. Go up to the crossroad and head left, and he will be in the building down that path.
Yeet!
Hey.
We're gonna make our way also to the castle eventually.
Vision counter. Get rid of that.
So you guys proceed on up towards the castle, and the guards end up stopping you and asking what you guys are there for.
Did a Dragonborn come by here recently? We're part of his party and we were attending something at the church.
We think he's a murderer.
No.
Caused some real panic. We're looking for a murderer. Dragonborn. Looks like a paladin.
Yeah. Well, the guard looks at you and informs you, yes, there was a Dragonborn paladin that just proceeded on through here. He has gone into the library just inside. Proceed on up to the crossing up ahead of the paths and proceed down the path to your left. He'll be in the building down that road.
Thank you. And we'll make our way to that building as well. Albeit a little bit behind.
So you head up and then proceed down the little path to the left and towards the building. Alright, so Rackmal, you went in, and upon entering the building, you see the court wizard standing behind a table, examining something. Carmel, what are you doing, you weirdo? Get on your seat. Go. Well, I mean, he doesn't notice your presence because he is actually looking at something that he has on the table in front of him.
What is he looking at?
Piece of paper.
I guess we would announce ourselves, right?
I'm gonna walk up to the table without saying a word.
Okay. What keeps connecting and disconnecting?
I don't think anybody is.
No, it's, my computer. Something keeps disconnecting and reconnecting. It's doing that little chime thing that Windows does.
Oh, rip.
Yeah, I don't know what the heck's connecting and disconnecting. Everything is in all the way on everything, so there's no... I don't know what... What do you want, goofball? Get up on the seat. Stop bothering me, please. over there. Right? So, I mean, as you approach, I mean, he is intently focused on the sheet of paper that's in front of him. Does not does not
We'll
notice
walk
you
in.
approach.
I'm gonna take a closer look at the piece of paper that he's looking at.
Well, upon looking at the piece of paper that he is examining, you notice that there's a letter very similar to the one that you guys received from the mayor of Shadowvale that belonged to the cult leader.
I will take out the letter, assuming I have it,
Yes, if
and
you're
I'm just gonna
proceeding on
kind of,
him, you would have it.
I'm just going to gently toss it on top of the letter he's examining.
So you toss on the label in front of on top of the letter that he's examining, and he looks up at you with an irritated look on his face, and and asks you in a very annoyed manner, "What is it you want? Why would you just toss this in front of me like that? Can't you see that I am busy?"
I do, and I don't care. The letter I just put on the table, we can't read it. I think it may be it is of similar nature, I believe, to the one you are currently examining.
Well,
Ash speaks up and says, excuse us if we've offended you. There was certainly no intent to offend you. We're here seeking knowledge and assumed you would, as a learned wizard, would have some knowledge to impart to us.
well,
I'm just gonna stay silent.
all right. Well, he picks up the letter that you have now dropped in front of him and takes a look at it for a minute and informs you, yes, this is exactly similar to a letter that I was given by another group of adventurers just a couple days ago.
Did they happen to say anything along the lines of a cult that they don't know who they belong to with a weird symbol?
No. This party
Damn.
found this letter amongst the possessions of a bugbear in charge of a goblin tribe.
Hmm.
They both have enchantment, seem to have some type of magical enchantment on them that prevents anybody other than possibly the intended recipient from being able to read it. It is going to take me about a couple days to be able to break the enchantment on these letters. Seeing as the
Okay.
other party got here before you guys, I am going to finish working on theirs. It'll be about 2 more days before I can work on yours, and it'll take about 4 to 5 days for me to be able to break the enchantment so that it can actually be readable.
And I thought both the letters were the same. They're not the same?
They're
They're
similar in
very similar.
nature.
Yes, they are
I see.
similar in nature, but they are not exactly the same. They were for two different recipients. And
Okay.
it takes him that amount of time to be able to break the enchantment on them, and he cannot start on one, get it cannot has to complete the process on the first one before he can start on the second one.
Got it.
Because
I
if
will.
he stops halfway through, he will have to start the process all over again.
I give him finger guns and say, "I'll see you in 5 days." Then
Can I, if it's all right, ask? Um, Actually, yeah. Can I ask if he looks more. Can I tell if his interest in it is purely academic, or does he have some lingering connection to it? Would I be able to tell that?
Yeah, roll for perception.
Perception?
Yeah.
Okay.
Keep freaking disconnecting and reconnecting.
11.
Alright. Well, you are able to tell that he is purely interested in an academic standpoint.
Okay. I wanted to make sure that we didn't just play our hand to someone who already knows it.
Nope.
Alright, I will kind of step out.
Alright. So, is there anything else that you intend to ask him while you are there?
I ain't got none.
Ask him
You
what
need
he's
us to do
learned so
anything?
far from the letter that he's translating.
Well, he looks at you and informs that he has not been unable to break the enchantment yet. He is still in the process of getting that done. So he is not able to make out what is written. Can you pick a fucking spot, dog? Seriously.
Is there any way we can help?
Yeah, good question.
I'm not that invested in the letter.
Well, what else are we going to do until we figure out the letter?
I'm looking at the DMG. Might do an odd job or something.
Yeah.
The
There could be other
DMG.
stuff that you could find to do. Could always
Okay,
go
because I
back.
thought we were stuck without this
Go to
letter.
the tavern and see if there's any other tasks that people need done.
Okay. I missed the last session, so I'm not really sure what the sequence of events is. I'll just follow your guys' lead.
Yeah.
I'm going to head to the library to see if I could find something on the on the occultist symbol. Do a little bit of scouring while y'all do your odd jobs.
I'll follow him.
Yeah, well, I mean, the court wizard there works in that structure that you're in is the palace library, but the only other library is actually at the cathedral in this town, in the city.
I will check the palace library if I'm allowed to.
Well, you have to probably ask the wizard if you're allowed to, seeing as this is where he has his office.
Okay. Just a quick moment. Am I able to use the library for a tad bit for a little bit of like home research that I would like to be doing?
He waves his hand dismissively at you and just says, "Yes, just be careful and try not to damage any of my books."
I'll do my best.
Fucking Karma, what are you doing? Can you pick a
Start
spot to
searching.
sit down, please? You're getting a little annoying with the moving around so much. What is with you today? Sorry, she's being a slight distraction because she can't. She's not picking a single spot to fucking sit down and just chill.
There's the dog.
Yeah, but she usually just lays down on one of the two seats up front, and just lays there or stares out the window. Today she's just being all over the place for some reason. Can you chill out, please? Alright. So, and you head into the library. So,
Yep.
so you guys, so you're looking for any information
Anything that
connected
has to do
with cults.
anything at all. Not with Colts specific. Well, yeah, with Colts, and then in a more definitive research with the symbol. Any of like the old dusty books that nobody reads anymore type of situation.
Alright. Let's see.
I will help search.
Well, looking through the library, you manage to find about a dozen different books on cults and cultist symbols.
Nothing for it then. I'm gonna sit down and start reading one.
Yeah.
Alright.
Gonna skim through, read through, try to figure out if I can find anything that has to do with these people. Murder, ceremonies, kidnappings, disguised as normal human beings, things like that. And any, if there's any photos or descriptions, anything that has to do with this fucking symbol. And if not, I'm going to the cathedral and doing the same thing.
Alright. So, yeah. You end up looking through through the various books, and after about 3 to 4 hours of looking, you manage to check all of the books and have found nothing pertaining to this particular symbol or anything that would reference would seem to be of any bearing regarding the cult that you guys encountered outside of Shadowvale.
Right?
So, you wanted to head to the cathedral then?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing at the cathedral.
Alright. So,
How come we're not going to the Adventurers Pub and looking for a new quest?
This is my odd task while you guys do that. I don't know. I'm just doing this with Kiravel.
yeah.
While you guys do odd jobs or whatever you guys decide on. That's just me being
Okay.
trying to figure out any more information to give us a little bit more of a definitive path.
Karma, stop, please.
Okay.
You're driving me crazy right now, little girl. Right. So, Kiravel and Vi, you guys end up heading to the cathedral and proceed on into the library.
All right. We're gonna look at any sort of books that will actually we'll ask, hey, can we look at your books to see if we can figure out what the symbol means? See if
Yeah.
there's something that anyone overlooked.
The librarian looks up from her desk and informs you that, yes, you may look at any books that you deem necessary. Just be careful with them. Some of them are quite old.
Of course. So we're gonna, while we're doing that, I suppose it would be, you know, people that are not doing this turn, I suppose. That sort of thing. But
Yep.
we'll do our search as quick as we can. Just kind of skimming over, trying to find mentions of murders and sacrificial summonings or
Mic off.
anything like that.
I would like to make myself
Mic
a
on.
tad bit bulkier.
Okay.
I would like to go and find a smith or an armor,
All right.
because I am going to want to buy some splint armor.
Well, when you were on your way in through town, you noticed there was a blacksmith shop actually right at the city square, where a fountain was right across from a fountain. Can you stop, please, girl?
To the blacksmith I go.
Blacksmith shop is right there, southeast corner of the square, right by the fountain.
Yoink. Yoink. Yoink.
Karma,
Yoink.
what? Dog being annoying. So what type of armor were you looking for?
Splint. I would buy plate, but plate's expensive, and I don't have enough money for it.
So, as you walk into the blacksmith shop, the blacksmith looks up from behind the counter inside and asks, "What may I help you with finding today, good sir?"
Hello. I need splint armor.
He thinks for a minute and tells you that, yes, I do actually have a set of splint armor. It's my last one in stock. You can have it for 200 gold.
Okay, here you go.
So he takes your gold and then goes back into the back area of the shop and returns about 2 minutes later with the armor, which he then hands to you.
Neat. And then I will sell him my chainmail. If I can.
You can. So were you wearing
So I do
it then, or did you
apologize.
pull it off?
Huh?
Were you already wearing it, or did you have to
Oh yeah, I was definitely already wearing it. I just pull it off and put it on the table, and then I'll just immediately start putting on the splint armor.
The blacksmith looks at it for for about 2 minutes, going over it, make sure that it is not damaged in any way that he would have to repair it, and then looks at you and informs you that I can buy this off of you for 40 gold if that's what you intend.
Bet, I'll take it.
So he reaches underneath the counter and pulls out 40 gold pieces and hands them to you.
I do
That's my turn.
apologize. How much gold are we supposed to have?
I'm the communal gold guy, so I just have I just took all the gold from the last thing, but we have 995 right now.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Sorry.
It's fine.
Whoever wants to do their thing now, you can go ahead. I just wanted the armor.
That's fair. I take it our search was unsuccessful. Chaos?
Yes, unfortunately, while looking through all the books that you could find on cults and cultist symbols in the cathedral's library, you were unable to find anything relevant to that symbol. You couldn't even find anything that even remotely matched that symbol that you found.
Okay. Um.
All right.
Then can I see if I can go to that blacksmith afterwards and see if I can't buy some chainmail?
Yes, you can.
Or not chainmail, chain shirt.
Yeah, I was about to say, if I'd known you wanted chainmail, I wouldn't have sold mine.
No. Chainmail is heavy. I'm a rogue.
You're a rogue.
I'm a rogue fighter. So I can equip medium armor, but I'm looking for something that doesn't give me stealth disadvantage. If I remember correctly, chain shirts don't.
They do
I could
not.
be wrong though. Okay.
How does breastplate not give a?
Because it's solid. Like I think the explanation behind it is the fact that um, it is so well made that it is one pretty solid piece of armor. It's not full plate. That's the thing. Like it's not full plate armor where you're wearing arm greaves and plate legs, things like that. Is just like a chain, a breastplate, and you're wearing other stuff around it. And so it's like there's not many moving parts, and so less moving parts, less noise, that sort of thing.
Ah. All right.
I personally would question why chain shirt doesn't give you stealth disadvantage, because all those chains clinking together, that makes a lot of noise.
It's because the description says it's worn between layers of clothing or leather.
Oh, okay.
So that is why, because it is worn under. It's
That's
worn
fair.
like basically underneath of your outer, like your outer shirt or jacket, and then on top of like an undershirt.
Yeah. So, where is my token?
You
There we are. Can I pull my token out and kind of go to the where is? Can I? Yeah, I was gonna go to the. There we are.
that's the castle
Yeah,
up there.
I'm gonna go down to the blacksmith shop.
Yeah, so it's right there. Alright. So you head through the city towards the blacksmith shop, proceeding in, and as you enter,
I see the well, question, do I need to get with Arakmaha to get some money, or is it just kind of a little, like, I can just spend the money and it comes out of the party loot?
it
Yeah,
comes out. You each basically, like each of you have two different coin purses on you. You have one that contains your own individual money, and then there is one that
Yeah.
is the party one that are linked together.
Okay. I don't know how much chain shirts are. So,
They usually cost about 50 gold.
I don't have that, so I'll just use
Well, you just received 70 gold from the
We
Oh,
put that
yeah.
in the
guild.
party.
We put that in the party.
Just pretend my coin purse is everybody's money.
Okay. Then I'll go ahead and go in and say, I'm looking for something that can keep me protected but not give me away.
Well, blacksmith thinks for a minute and tells you that, give me a couple minutes. I'm going to check the back. I might have something back there. With that, he proceeds into the back area of his shop and is back there for about 5 minutes before he comes out with a chain shirt and asks,
Ooh.
"Is this what you might be
That
looking
would
for?"
serve nicely.
So he sits it down on the counter that he was standing behind when you entered and informs you that it'll be 50 gold to purchase this chain shirt.
I'll buy it.
So with that, you hand him 50 gold pieces and he hands over the chain shirt to you.
Alrighty. I will go ahead and add that to my inventory.
All right.
And is there a leatherworker shop nearby, or would you be willing to take this old leather armor of mine?
There's actually a leatherworker shop across the street from me.
Very good, thank you. I will go ahead and go over to that leatherworker shop and ask, would you be interested in another set of leather armor?
Well, the shopkeeper looks at you and says, "It's like I might be willing to buy some leather armor off of you. May I see it before I make the determination?"
Of course. I
How used
hold
is
it
it?
out.
Use prestidigitation.
Alright. So, after looking at it, he notices that it's an acceptable condition to him, and he informs you, "Yes, I'm willing to buy this armor off of you. Does 5 gold work for you?"
Um, can I try and persuade him to go up to 7?
Yes. Roll for persuasion.
That's probably no.
No. He informs
Okay.
you that, yes, unfortunately, this 5 is as high as he is willing to go on purchase.
Alright, I'll take it.
So, he takes the leather armor, puts it behind his counter, and then reaches down into his drawer and pulls out 5 gold coins, which he hands to you.
Thank you.
You're
And I
welcome.
will step out.
Alright.
Although, actually, before stepping out, can I look around and see if he has anything interesting in his shop? Not to steal, mind you. I'd buy it, but my sleight of hand is not terrible, but I don't want to steal.
Yeah, you can look around.
Okay. Um, in particular, I would look for like bracers that would protect me from bow snap, like arm guards that archers wear.
Now, is there even actually an item for that?
I don't know, actually. It was kind of curious. I was just like, just for flavor or something. Like it's not gonna do anything. I was just gonna see,
Yeah. I mean, you look
or
around the shop and
give
you
you the
actually
opportunity.
notice a pair of bracers sitting on one of the shelves. It does not have anything on it indicating a price.
Okay. Um, I will. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking with this one. Sorry. I am still waking up. I do apologize.
It's fine.
Um, I will go ahead and just head on out.
All right. So you head out from the shop. So where are you headed to?
Um, I'll regroup with the rest of the party.
All right. Rakmaha. You regroup? Were you regrouping with them too?
I'm gonna go to the guild hall.
All right.
I'm gonna do leather worker.
What?
I'm gonna go to the leather workers.
To the leather workers?
Yeah.
All right. So, I mean, you head to the leather workers while Rakmaha ends up heading into the Adventurers Guild.
Knock on the door. Hello, darling. Just real quick, I need an item that is a little bit more sturdy, for lack of a better term, than this, and then I pound on my chest. This leather armor. If there's anything that you have that is within range but the same weight, that would be appreciated.
Well, the shopkeeper looks around for a minute and informs you that, yes, I have some studded leather armor. Weighs just a little bit more than the regular leather, but it offers a much better protection.
That would be wonderful. How much do you want for it?
That armor is going to run you about 45 gold.
Amazing. I take 45 out of my coin purse and put it onto the table. You were a doll. Thank you, dear. Oh, and do you mind taking this and the old leather armor that I had?
He
A little
examines your
used, but not
armor.
too worn. I didn't really get hit a lot.
He looks at your leather armor for a minute and informs you that, yes, I'm willing to buy that off of you. Is 5 gold a reasonable amount?
I would argue 10, but I'll say 7, because I know we're gonna bicker it down.
Roll for persuasion, see if you do it. If he's willing to take it for 7.
Yeah.
23?
Oh my gosh.
What? 23?
Yeah, 19 plus 5. 24.
Well, you managed to convince
25.
the shopkeeper to give you an extra 2 on top of what he was already going to offer.
Thank you, darling. You're a dear. Alright, lose 45, gain 7.
Gain 7.
And lose leather, gain studded. That's all I'm doing.
Yep. What goofball?
Crap. Oh well.
What?
Too late. I already did it. I just remembered something. I actually commissioned a portrait of Caravel, or Caravel, and he is wearing studded leather armor, and I'm like, crap, I totally missed out on the opportunity. I just remembered that the artist was like, yeah, he's going to be wearing studded leather armor, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I could totally just buy that. but it's whatever. It's all right. I'll flavor it.
All right. So, where are you guys headed to now? What are you
I am
doing?
back at the Adventurers Guild, looking around, seeing if there are any interesting people.
I've been there for a while. Is there like a board where we found the original
Yes.
posting for the?
Yes, there is.
I was just going to go to the front desk and ask if they had anything local.
We can do that too. So I guess I'm looking at the board. Do I see anything interesting?
Yes. You actually see a quest notice, a request for help notice on the board, originating from a town in the kingdom of, like the town of Clampton, asking for some help dealing with some pirates that have been harassing the fishermen and other ships traveling in the area.
Mm-hmm.
How far away is the town?
About a week and a half's travel.
That's not happening. Got
Jeez,
anything localer, like in the town?
why is everything so far away?
I'm trying to stay in the town.
Well, examining the board, you notice that there isn't really any other jobs other than like simple fetch quests, like basically within the city. Basically, just people
Mm-hmm.
requesting help with getting their shopping done. Particularly older residents who are less capable of carrying bulky items.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, there are no other jobs available that you can see.
I guess I will find an inn. Because I would like to be in the town when the wizard breaks the code at the very least.
Well, I mean, before you guys did leave the wizard, he did inform you that he will send a messenger bird for you with the letter once he has actually broken it, or at least a copy of it.
Okay, I'll go buy supplies for our trip to Campton, I think it was.
Clampton or Clam,
Clampton.
whatever.
Let's see how much. I think it was like a copper piece or something, or maybe a silver piece for a thing of rations.
I mean, you guys don't need to acquire rations. You can acquire food
We
just out
have
on the road.
we have
Or
160 pounds of wolf meat and a crate full of carrots or potatoes. I think we're fine.
Potatoes. I remember specifically potatoes.
you can buy other food items though too if you want. So if one of you is an aspiring cook,
Not really, but you know. Um, can I see if there's a potion shop in the town?
yes, there is actually a potion shop just up the street from the blacksmith and the leather worker. You passed it on your way up towards the Adventurers Guild, and also then on the way back down towards the shops.
Okay. Is it this one?
Yes, as you approach the shop, you notice that the sign in front has a shop called Driftwood Elixirs.
Okay. Um, Can I go inside and see what's in there?
Yes, you may. The shop is open.
Um,
Boop, boop.
so I'm going to ask around, well, look around first and see if there are any, alchemist kits or poisoners kits. Specifically poisoners kits, but that he would be willing to part with.
Carmel, what are you doing? Well, looking around his shop, you do manage to find an alchemist kit.
Okay. Alchemist kit usually does like
Potion.
like potions and whatnot. Does he have a poisoner's kit by chance?
Um,
Or is that not this kind of shop?
you look around, you do find a partially complete poisoner's kit. It
Okay.
has what you
It
need for very basic work, but nothing that
nothing
really.
advanced.
Yes.
Okay. I would kind of eye it, and I would go to the shopkeeper and say, "Do you happen? As part of a classical education, I learned a little bit about alchemy, but I was always more inclined to make the deadlier kinds of alchemical potions, the poisons. Do you think I could convince you to part with that poisoner's kit over there?"
He looks at you for a second and informs you that yes, that poisoner's kit will cost you about 30 gold.
Okay. And do you happen to have any nightshade?
Oh my god.
I don't know, I'm just coming up with
You
materials.
psychopath.
I don't know. It's like
No, you're fine.
how much would something like that probably cost?
I don't know.
The poisonous flower.
It's a poisonous flower, so I mean, do you like? I'm just looking for like supplies to make poisons.
What are you
Do you
doing?
have a snake?
You have a
Maybe.
cobra.
Do you have a king cobra? No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Well, he he looks around the shop for a minute as hearing you ask about it, if he has any nightshade. He informs you that yes, I do actually have a little bit. That's going to run you about 10 gold pieces for what I have.
Okay, I'll buy it. I'll pass the 40 gold to him
Alright.
from my personal kit.
Alright. So you passing him the gold. He goes over to the shelf, grabs the poisoner's kit off of it and hands it to you, and then proceeds into the back area of his shop and comes out with a jar containing a little bit of nightshade. Not much, but enough to be able to make one or two small vials of poison with.
Okay.
Chill cup.
I will go ahead.
Nope, you're not getting any more. I'm pretty sure I already gave you like 5.
I thank him. I say thank you very much for helping me.
You're
We
welcome, and thank you for your
to
patronage.
To alleviate any fears, I do not intend for nefarious purposes. I simply might need it.
I feel like the guy who runs an alchemy store is like, bro, I don't care. The poisoner's kit.
Exactly.
I figure you're gonna use it to poison people.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, my character does care about what other people think about him, though. So it's like he at least attempts it. So he walks out
All right.
and says, "Thank you again."
Well, the shopkeeper says you're welcome. Have a nice day. Boop. What puppet? Boop. Alright. So, where are you headed to now?
I will see about finding Avai.
Alright. Come on, up here.
Oh yeah, I'll be at the guild hall, just sitting, waiting.
Okay.
I guess we could take that quest for Clampton. Go kill us some pirates. Maybe they'll have a treasure map.
Ooh. My eyes light up at that.
Alright. So, are you looking for anything else in town, or are you guys just going to be heading out and heading on to Clampton?
I don't have anything left in town.
Was there anything else on the board that's closer?
Nope. Fortunately, there isn't anything on the board that would really be worth your while.
Okay.
That is close. Everything that is closer is all just simple people just needing assistance with shopping, basically.
Shopping.
You get
Okay.
Things are
If you get paid,
relatively
if you get
quiet
paid
in the kingdom.
if you get paid as much as the last guy did for helping somebody shop, you'd be living comfortably. You'd only have to do like 3 deliveries and you're set for life.
What?
Yeah, that's fair.
The last session that we was that the last session?
That would be the last session where
Session before
I
that.
found the other two people in the town and I 15 golded it.
Yeah, it's like a ridiculous amount of money for grocery shopping.
Legitimately though,
Well, the guy had a big
in
family.
this world, in this
Yeah,
world,
but even for a big family, like
15 gold,
one
a lot
gold
of people
ma-
don't see in their life. That's like thousands of dollars in real life. It's gold pieces.
Yeah, but he was also getting stuff that had to be special ordered. So that stuff actually like rose the price, like drove the
No,
price up.
when he gave me 15 gold.
Yeah.
You could live off of
Yeah, well,
copper.
wasn't what his, I think wasn't his groceries like I think it was like 50 gold for everything.
Yeah.
50. Yeah. He gave me 15 1.5 and his groceries were 50.
The way I looked at it, it's like that dude just spent like $5 grand on groceries.
A little bit more than that, yeah.
Well, he did
Yeah.
he did get stuff that was special ordered. Stuff that the guy doesn't
$5
normally
grand.
just stock without
I special ordered my shit and it's $40.
When
So-
shipping and handling is like 1,000% more.
Yeah, that's fair.
Whatever. It doesn't matter. It was just like bringing up that we're going through and we're like, oh my god, we only got 300 gold, and that's more gold than most people in the world see in their lifetime.
I just thought it was I just thought it was a really funny economy thing. I'm like, damn, like 1 gold would have gotten you like enough groceries for like a week. Maybe more.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but he had some stuff that was special ordered because of a special occasion coming up for his family. So
You just said he couldn't walk. That's all the context that we had.
Yeah.
All right, whatever.
Yeah.
To Clampton.
On the way to Clampton, can I try and make some poisons?
Yes, you can.
Oh, there we go.
So, if there's nothing else that you guys need from the city, she'll be heading out.
Yes.
Alright. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4.
How does crafting work here?
Like, crafting what?
Like making poisons.
You
So
basically just need the ingredients and for your
see.
your poisons.
Okay.
Xanathars said you needed half the cost of the item you're making in raw materials, which I think a basic poison goes for 100 GP. So I think, how much did you spend on the
Just 10
nightshade?
gold. Yeah.
10 gold for
10
the bit
gold. You would
nightshade that you got.
technically need 50 gold of it to make a poison.
Let me look.
Resources
okay.
and resolution, crafting an item. In addition to the appropriate tools for the item to be crafted, a character needs raw materials worth half of the item's selling. Oh, worth half of the item's selling cost.
So 25.
So if you buy it for 100, you sell it for 50, you'd need 25 GP in.
Okay, so I still need a few more ingredients.
Yeah.
Determine how many work weeks.
Where would nightshade usually grow?
Woods, swamps.
Anywhere. In realism, nightshade is a flower that is a one that blends into its environment the most, like poison ivy. Nightshade has I believe it's purple and white look to it. So it's sometimes derivative, but if you find it in more flower fields, you are prone to choosing the wrong flower and dying. Nightshade is a very, very, very dangerous living organism. Don't worry, I know a lot about poisons. I'm sorry that I was into torture in 8th grade.
Assuming I am reading this right, you would only, once you have the raw materials, it would only take you half a workday to make a poison.
Yes.
Okay.
And if you're a poisoner, you can make it in the heat of battle. If you have the poisoner feat.
But are you proficient with the poisoner's kit?
Poisoner
I am.
feat gives you proficiency,
Okay.
and I believe you took poisoner feat.
I was gonna say that is
No.
No.
Words.
You took a tool feat. I didn't know you were proficient in poisoner's kit from just default.
It's
Background.
from my trance.
Oh shit, you're right. Yeah, I forgot I do that. Yeah. Well, poisoner feat, you can make poisons in 6 seconds, as long as you have the materials for it.
Wow.
I believe.
Okay. Then while we're traveling to Clampton, I'm gonna keep my eye out for some more, poisonous materials. Doesn't have to necessarily be nightshade, but nightshade, things like that.
All right.
I'm honestly going off of freaking Skyrim, like nightshade, deathbell.
Yeah. What would you roll for like doing foraging?
There is a
Nature.
table.
Nature.
Nature, survival.
Yeah.
There's a table in Xanathars. Just gotta find it. 20. Whatever that means. Crafting item. Maybe it's in the DMG. DMG. God, there's so much stuff. I know there's a table for foraging. Need to find it. God, I can't find it. Google is the friend. Foraging table. DND 5e. Random foraging. That is not at all what I'm looking.
You guys just come up with
Okay.
something that seems reasonable.
Here it is. The foraging DC of the Wisdom survival check is based on the abundance of food in the surrounding area, which is broken up into 3 tiers. Oh no, this is for food.
Yeah, nah.
Well, I mean,
Typically speaking, I simply remember doing like a nature check for another campaign, so it was just like, kind of up to the DM, but
I
I
suppose
mean,
you could always just
as a DM, I would roll depending on the circumstance, nature, or survival. In this circumstance, I choose survival simply because you're picking Nightshade.
Yeah.
you could just
Yeah.
flavor the foraging table
Yeah.
for looking for plants as well, not food.
Yeah.
It's and your what's your background, Outlander?
No, I'm the haunted one.
Haunted one. Got it.
So the table looks like this. If there is abundant food and water sources, it is a DC of 10. If there's limited food and water sources, DC 15. Very little, if any, food and water sources, 20. So
Yeah.
flavor that however you want for getting materials for a poison.
Honestly, that would probably be the same circumstance if you're looking specifically for plant version, like herbivore versions of, because plants can only grow around water. I believe that nightshade grows around water-filled areas or swamps.
Yeah.
So
Typically speaking.
that same circumstance. If
Swamps,
you wanted to
lake
go poison ivy, because
edges.
poison ivy is technically considered a poison. As much as that'd probably be very relatively useless, it would be hilarious to see a fucking lizard itch itself.
That would be kind of funny.
What? Making itching powder?
An itching poison. Have it do something similar to Tasha's hideous laughter. Can't help but itch itself. Things like that, but up to you.
All right. All right. So, I mean, if you want to roll a nature check, see if you end up finding anything while you guys are traveling to the town.
Okay. That's probably a no. 5. Oof. No.
Yeah, unfortunately, like when passing by the first set of forest that you guys have to pass through, you do not encounter any usable plants that would be useful for a poison.
Okay.
But I mean, as you proceed on past Lumberton, you pass along another set of forest. did you want to try checking in this one to see if you can find anything?
Sure.
All right.
That's a little better.
You managed to find a little bit more nightshade, enough that you could actually be able to make some poison with what you have.
Okay. Clampton is over here, right?
Yes, it is that one.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll go ahead and take a day or take some time when we're resting or something, and try and make a poison.
Well, how much time do you need to make the poisons?
Half a
Usually
day.
about half a day, half a work day, so
The way
16
it's
hours, so 8 hours.
the way it's calculated is you divide the cost of the item sell price divided by 50.
So, oh really?
Yeah, so 25 divided by 50.5.
That's 0.5. And is that days or?
I assume it's days because I
I don't know,
imagine
man.
one would be a work day.
Yeah, that's fair.
Although I guess you could say, I guess you could flavor it as a full work day, in which case it would be 0.5 would be half of a work day, so 4 hours.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know.
During long rests, you can make potions because you only need the 4 hours for long rest because you're an elf.
That's what I was thinking.
So,
Yeah, just
yeah.
while everyone's resting, I'm gonna try and make a poison.
Okay.
Do I have proficiency? Because then I'll help you.
Mm. What
I
would
do.
what would that
I'll help
fall
you with
under?
that.
Like, what would you roll for that?
I can actually click on Poisoner's Kit, and it'll do a roll with my proficiency bonus.
Okay. Do that.
I think it's
I don't think-
intelligence.
I don't
Just a check, just so I know.
I don't.
Where is it?
Is there a roll for making something? I didn't think there was. Unless it was. I know magic item stuff might.
Yeah.
I'm looking it up.
Okay, whatever. Inventory actions. Yeah, nah. I don't really have a way. So like intelligence or
There's no roll associated with it. As long as you have the materials and you're proficient with the kit, you can make it.
oh sweet. Okay then.
There is an ability check. Because Poisoner's Kit labels it proficiency with this kit allows you to add your proficiency bonus to any ability checks you make creating poisons. So there is a check.
Anathar's guide just says you can make stuff.
I don't know, that's literally in the description of the kit, which is why.
Yeah.
Downtime activities.
Dexterity.
Crafting an item. In addition to the appropriate tools for the item to be crafted, a character
For making
needs
this
raw
attempt, the
materials.
roll uses the character's intelligence modifier and proficiency bonus with a Poisoner's Kit. Outside of combat, it does not require a check. Inside of combat, it requires a check.
Oh. Sweet.
Inside of combat,
okay.
it requires a dexterity check. If you're being hurried. Outside of combat, it does not require that dexterity check, but it does require an intelligence check with the proficiency bonus. So intelligence outside, dex inside. That's what it describes.
It doesn't require a check.
It doesn't require a dexterity check because you're not being hurried. It requires an intelligence check to make sure that you know how to create a poison. Have you made poisons before?
Well, yeah, that
No.
makes sense. Backstory wise, I would say yes, but
I mean,
No,
if he's
in game,
if
probably
he's
not.
proficient, how would you be proficient with a poisoner's kit and not have made a poison before?
Yeah.
Due to the way that he's getting proficiency in poisoner's kit.
Trance. It's
Exactly.
It's a shared.
It's like remembering
This
shit
is-
from the olden days.
This is what Xanathars say. A character needs to be proficient with the tools needed to craft an item and have access to the appropriate equipment. Everyone who collaborates, blah blah blah. You need to make any judgment calls regarding whether a character has the correct equipment. If all of the above requirements are met, the result of the process is an item of the desired sort. A character can sell item crafted in this way at a solicited price. At no point in crafting an item does it ever say you have to make any kind of roll for it.
I don't know. I mean, that's just what, you know. When on Google it said that you have to do intelligence modifier to create the poison, and then dexterity if you're in a battle, so you don't get the poison all over yourself. And then if you're proficient, you add the proficiency bonus to that, because technically you can make anything or do anything,
Oh,
just not add
hey,
proficiency bonus.
there's a roll on D&D Beyond. Select ability, intelligence, proficiency, poisoner's kit.
So what were the modifier? Yeah, it was a intelligence or deck. What was it?
Yeah.
Intelligence.
Intelligence.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I don't know.
So you're just running that.
I assume the DC goes
work.
down the more you. I assume DC may go down the more you actually make the similar or same poison, because now you're used to it, used to it, used to it. Like
Yeah.
creating bullets.
Yeah. So were you doing that just to check that it was actually what it was doing?
Yeah. I was just like, what am I doing? Because I had to input a lot of different things in terms of, rolling. Like, I ended up having to. Um, Let me see here. So, poisoner's kit. Use tool. Intelligence and proficiency. At the end of the day, a lot of people say that it is up to the DM. And so, I don't know.
We'll use that poisoner's kit thing to.
Would it be intelligence? Would it be dexterity? Because, I mean, knowing how to make a poison is one thing. I would say I have the knowledge to make poison, given the fact that I am proficient in a poisoner's kit. I believe that would be included in the knowledge that I would get. I would make the argument that the dexterity is more apt simply because the process of making a poison, you are sometimes liable to get materials on your hands, things like that, and that would be a more dexterity type thing.
Yeah, I'll say like that actually does make sense.
I'm of the mind that if you're proficient with it, you shouldn't even have to make a check if you're not in combat.
Yeah. And so it's just like, um, this. I think it was meant more. I think Xanathars came out later, and so it was just like, it was to add more guidelines and whatnot. So it really ends up being DM preference. And so I'm just like, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm
It's
gonna say
whatever you want to do.
dexterity because that one would make sense.
Yeah. Okay. Then I will roll it with dexterity. That is Poisoner's Kit +4 with my dexterity modifier and +2 to be a 24.
Alright. So, you end up being able to make about 3 vials of potion, of poison,
Or-
with the ingredients that you have.
Okay. With crafting, it's always kind of a my experience with it was, just kind of DM rule it. And so I don't know. Like Xanathar's is one thing, Poisoner's Kit is another. Base rules, things like that. Things change, and so I'm like, I personally would just say, leave it up to the DM.
Yeah.
So I will go ahead and add 3 vials of poison.
If this were basic rules, it would have taken you 20 days to make 1 potion.
That would be stupid.
Xanathar's makes it so it's only about 4 hours, or
Yeah.
half a work day.
20 days confuses me, but I mean, it makes sense to create a potion from scratch, and the first ever time that you're creating a potion.
That would be for any poison you make.
That's interestingly terrible.
And that's just a dose of because player's handbook is it's a weird way of, it's like if the item you are attempting to make costs more than 5 GP, it's like you spend an extra day for every 5 GP past that.
Oh, that is so dumb.
So a basic poison is worth 100 gold.
You would spend 20 days.
Which means
Yeah.
you'd have to spend a
20
ridiculous
days.
amount of time making any other kind of poison.
Which is why
Xanathar's,
crafting
it's like
items does the way that it does.
Xanathar's, he's like, yo, you got the materials? Alright, divide that bitch by 50 and have at it.
Even more. So
that's
much
better.
More. Divide, not multiply.
Yeah, you would divide by so much more.
Yeah.
It's not by 50. It takes 20 days, you're taking 4 hours. That's a lot more.
No, the way time works for crafting an item is you take the gold value of it and divide it by 50. That's how long it takes.
So, end of the day, I would just say crafting just it's kind of hard to really define with all of the different contradicting rules. It's just like I would just say leave it to the DM, let the DM kind of rule how they want.
I don't even think that's contradicting. Xanathar's came out after Player's Handbook.
Yeah. Xanathar's, I would definitely say that's contradicting because you have the player handbook saying it takes for every 5 gold, above 5 gold, it takes another day. Whereas Xanathar's is saying you take the amount of time it takes is significantly less than that.
I would just completely ignore Player's Handbook. Xanathar's is better and makes more sense.
I agree. Player's Handbook, a lot of the stuff in Player's Handbook has been fixed in newer books that it doesn't even matter anymore.
It would just cost too much to make a brand new Player's Handbook that everybody would have to buy.
Yeah. Just they keep making books and then just fix whatever they need to in the books.
Yeah.
For example,
that sort of thing.
Whomever's Guide to Everything, I keep forgetting her name.
Tasha's Guide to
Guide to Everything fixes the fixes the race limits when it race limits when it comes to ability scores. They weren't going to make a whole new player's handbook and every book prior dedicating the races. Just fix it in just fix it in Tasha's. So,
Yeah.
I don't know what the newest book did, fucking Giants, but I know it fixed something.
Anyways, back to the game.
Back to the game.
Yeah.
All right. So, I mean, you end up you've made your potions and your poisons, and about a day or two later, well, actually about like the next day, you guys managed to arrive in Clampton.
Okay.
So,
Can I get some clams?
yes.
And where did we arrive from?
You arrive from the east, so come in over on this side here. So the notice I informed you to. No, is there? I guess this will do. The request notice informed you that when you were to get to the town to actually speak with the guard captain for the village, for the town.
Okay.
Why did that not?
I'm gonna go ahead and head over to the guard captain. Who's blinking, everyone?
Not me.
I don't know.
I don't even have my hands on my keyboard.
It's not me.
That's weird. Everyone's blinking.
Yeah.
Someone's double clicking.
Let's continue.
All right.
That is so weird.
We're
Okay, whatever.
ADHDing.
We're ADHDing. I was like, what the heck? I'm gonna go over to the guard captain and say, I hear you've been having trouble with pirates.
The guard captain looks at you. Informs you that yes, we actually have been having some problem with pirates lately. They have been attacking the fishing vessels in the area, and we would like to have them dealt with. I unfortunately do not have the manpower to go after them myself. Otherwise, I would take a squad of my guards and deal with them.
Okay. Well, what's it to you? If we end up dealing with these pirates, what would you be willing to part with?
We unfortunately do not have much. I can be able to give your party about 25 gold each. But you are more than welcome to keep anything that you find on the pirates that you
Sounds
wish.
fair. Where do they normally strike? Do they strike on the open sea or do they raid the town?
They usually have been raiding out on the seas. One of the last victims informed us that they had come in from the southwest It appeared like they were coming from an old fort, about a half a day's travel west of the town.
Oh, that's cool.
Time
I
to
don't really want to get on a boat.
That's one way. Or go deal with them at their home.
castle, you say? Let's go get our trebuchet.
Oh yeah.
For a good old rousing round of siege.
I have grappling arrows that can make quick work of walls.
So you're gonna head
To the
straight out, or
castle.
did you want to ask him some more questions before you proceeded on?
Do you happen to know how many?
Fortunately, we don't have an accurate count. There are at least about 6 or 7 of them, but there's probably going to be more back at their encampment. I
And what
doubt
type
that
of humanoid are they?
they're just humans.
Okay. Do they have any spellcasters?
Fortunately, we are not aware that they do. They have not used magic once, but I would still be on guard that they might have one like back at their encampment to help protect it.
Sucks to be him.
Is there any further questions, or are you going to proceed on out?
I think we're going to pay them a visit.
Agreed.
If we were to engage them on the open sea, how would we do that?
Unfortunately, I do not have any boats. You would have to charter one from one of the residents if you intend to go by and encounter them out on the sea. I would
I don't want
personally
to do that.
recommend proceeding across land and hitting them while they are at their encampment.
+1. I'll be right back.
All right.
I am all for laying siege.
I'll do siege too. Yeah.
All right.
Think you can build a catapult with that poisoner's kit you've got?
Nope.
Oh, but there is a spell for that, and it's the best fucking spell in this game.
Yeah, telekinesis. Just
No, it's
throw
called
everyone
catapult.
over.
There was a legitimate spell called catapult.
Except you can't catapult people.
No, but you can catapult weapons
Yeah, but
and cannonballs
Cannonball
That's
at
fine.
high speeds.
Catapult a freaking barrel of burning oil.
You can't.
I'll
Yeah, it's
happily.
gotta be below 15 pounds.
Damn.
There's a way to
Yeah.
just catapult a weapon out of somebody's hand.
Not a very good catapult if you can't launch me over the walls.
Yeah, you
You're
know.
heavy. You're really heavy.
That's when you take the
Catapults are
time
supposed to help.
That's when you take the time and build a trebuchet.
I can't tell if you're being serious or not.
Who knows?
I would say, yeah, let's go ahead and try and hit them at their home under the cover of night. That way we can catch them unawares.
Ah, yes, sneaking. I'm so good at that in my heavy armor.
Yep. I'm very good at that.
I'm back.
I back. I'm dead. We're going to the castle.
Cool.
We're going to Disney
What are you
World.
good at?
Sneaking.
Cool.
I am the rogue, so I'm good at least one thing.
We're going
All
to
right.
SeaWorld, kids.
I'm the walrus.
Okay.
We're gonna see Shamu.
Who's controlling my character? Don't click on my character.
Not
What
it.
the heck? What the heck? I can't move. There we go.
Well, let's-
I can't move again. If
I
you
don't know.
click on someone else's character, they lose control of it.
I'm not clicking on it. I think it's just the server being. I think it's above VTT being funky.
That's dumb. I don't like above VTT all that much. I mean, it's good, but it definitely is buggy.
eh. Well, I can actually set it that you can only move your own tokens. I just
Yeah,
prefer
yes,
you
please.
don't.
I don't think it was other. I don't think it was anybody.
I think it was. I
grabbing
think it
you.
was. I think it was just
I think it's just above
the server.
VTT being
Yeah.
buggy as fuck.
Yeah.
To the castle.
Yep. Alright, so you head out in about half a day from the town. You come up to the old fort that you were informed that these pirates were hiding out at.
Okay.
Mhm.
Through
And
the trees, you can see that the fort the walls are crumbling. That there's a visible gap where a gate probably would have been at one time.
I would not
That
rush in.
a tower at the back end is half crumbled with like half of the wall just gone.
Fair enough. I'm going to see if I. I'm going to see if I can't see any of the pirates.
All right. Roll for perception.
That's a 17.
Well, from where you're standing, you're able to see at least four of the pirates. One of them, like with one standing just outside the fort walls, like at the little path that leads inside, and three of them on the walls of the old fort. You're also able to hear some voices further in, but you can't quite tell how many more pirates are actually at this location.
Okay. I had a thought.
that thought.
Create a distraction. Get them to come out and ambush them.
Sure. Start a fire.
Exactly. That's what I was
Let's
thinking.
start a riot.
Let's start a riot.
Do we see the ship?
Yeah. Let's see. I don't know if they actually have a thing for that. No, they don't.
That's really strange. Like they should have a dock with a ship.
Well,
Okay.
they don't have anything I can add to the map.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's the thing.
I was just going to
Just
flavor
kinda
it by
theater of
saying,
the mind.
like, if we get their ship on fire, they're definitely going to come out and go investigate it.
Yeah. Or we could just burn a tree.
Well, they might not care. But we
I
could try
mean,
it.
a tree randomly bursting into flames, that would personally be curious, but that's just me.
Yeah. I mean, that would probably draw
Okay.
attention.
Okay, we can try it.
I'm gonna wait until dark before I make any moves. I would just say, hey, let's wait until nighttime to make a move. Maybe we can catch them unawares.
Maybe. Prefer not to wait, but I guess. Yeah, if you guys want.
So yeah, Well, you were arriving just around the evening time, like the sun was just dipping below the horizon
Oh,
when you guys arrived. So
Okay.
it's already
okay.
starting to get dark.
So,
Yeah.
wait another, 30 minutes or so.
All
Do you guys
In
all
that
have dark
intervening
vision?
time, yes. You don't?
No, I do.
Oh,
I have
that's good.
300 feet of dark vision.
Holy crap, that's nice.
right. Damn.
Um,
So, do you have any particular tree that you want to set on fire?
That one. That way it doesn't set the forest on fire all that quickly.
And I have a feature called Eyes of Night where I can give you guys 300 feet of dark vision for 1 hour.
Oh, wow.
That'll be more than enough.
So we could use that once we decide like how we're going in, but we don't want to do that probably like while we're
During
looking at
the
the
day.
fire.
Yeah. It's like
Or
night
while we're
vision,
looking at the
essentially.
fire. That would be like
I
putting
mean-
on night vision goggles and staring at a bonfire. It would be painful.
Rather painful.
Not
Yeah,
really.
okay.
The lighted up area would just be.
Alright.
I don't know.
So, how do you plan on setting the tree on fire?
I'm going to sneak over there and just kind of use my tinderbox that I have to try and kind of spark it.
Alright.
You thinking of the like one of the ones farther to the west or the one in front of us?
That one.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
Alright.
Do we want to try to get them in a crossfire or stay where we are?
Crossfire sounds fun.
Okay. Just keep in mind, like I can give you guys temp HP, but you'll have to stay close to
Within
me. But
30
if the
feet.
source, if the wizard doesn't need that, then I could be over here.
I'll definitely use that.
Okay. So I'll go over here with you while you're lighting the fire. Then
Okay.
I'm gonna be over hiding behind this tree, and then we can pop out when 2 or 3 of them go investigate the fire.
Yeah. I do happen to have some oil to hasten things along a little.
Alright.
So I'm going to put a little bit of oil, not a ton, but a little bit of oil on the bark of this tree once it's dark, and I'm also going to sneak up there first just to make sure that they don't see me or anything,
Alright.
I'm going to sneak up there, just kind of inch my way over and set this tree on fire. So draw. Hey, that's fun. How'd you do that?
Overlays.
That's awesome. Okay. And then I'm going to really quickly back up.
Oh,
What's that? Is that the smoke?
that's lightning. I don't know how I don't know how to get rid of it. Do I just hit delete? No, that didn't work. Okay.
Oh, there we go.
You made a really big ass lightning. Okay.
Okay. And I patiently wait. I'm gonna be all stealthy. I'm gonna pull out my bow and dip it in the poison that I made.
Alright.
So I'm going to use
You mean the
one
arrow,
use
right?
of the dip the arrow in the poison. Use one of the charges and prepare.
Alright.
So and I'm the one that
So-
suggested. That's fine. Yeah, I can
After
do that.
about
I'll do.
After about like 20 minutes or so, with the tree having caught fire, you end up noticing 4 pirates actually like moving out.
Damn, that's an
from
interesting
inside.
pirate.
That's an interesting pirate.
I was gonna say, is that a fire elemental that moved out?
Yo, it's their caster.
It's like, holy shit! If we have to go up against a fire elemental, we're in trouble.
Yeah. I don't have magic weapons yet.
Me neither. That wouldn't be a long fight. We'd be dead.
Yeah, we'd be
Okay.
dead. Okay.
So 4 of them come out, and are the other 3 still within sight range? Are they?
Yeah, the other
So there's like
4
7
that
of
you
them now?
noticed before are still back at the wall.
Okay.
Okay. They're probably going to see us if we attack.
Yeah,
If we attack these 4, the other 4 are going to see them. We probably should have lit the fire farther
Can I
away.
make a sneak attack against the one in this one?
Yeah.
I'm going to loose my arrow at him.
All right.
Would I get advantage since I'm hidden?
Yes.
15 and 12. So 21.
That's a hit.
21.
Okay. And I do 1d6, 2d6, because it's a sneak attack. And then I also roll for the poison, which is, I think, a d4.
I think they
Yeah.
roll. They have to make a save.
Yeah.
I think it's like a Constitution save or something.
Yeah, Constitution saving throw, or take 1d4 damage.
Uh, 11.
Just passes. Okay,
Roll
so
initiative.
they don't take any poison damage.
All right.
So they take 8 damage.
Well, your arrow strikes true on them and does some serious damage to them. You can tell from where you're standing that they are on their last legs.
Okay. And for my bonus action, I'm going to try and hide in the shadow of the trees.
All right.
Oh wait, never mind. I can't. It's not a bonus action yet. I took a level in fighter for my second level.
And theoretically, you weren't in combat yet when you fired the arrow at him.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
But do you want us to roll initiative now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm back.
Oh shit, you got a good one too.
Yeah, I did. I got a 17 plus 4. So we
Oh,
set
God.
the tree on fire.
Oh my god. That's 2 19s for initiative.
Dang.
I'm pretty sure, Ash, what's your dexterity modifier? Oh, yours is +2, so
+2.
we could act at the same time, or you can go first if you want.
Why don't you have me go first? Then it'll help you.
Oakley dokley. I'll just. We'll just say, yeah, you'll go first.
Is it my turn?
Ave got a
Caravel's
6.
turn.
Avi, go ahead and roll
Avi.
initiative. Oh, got a 6? Okay.
I think you can manually input that, right?
Yeah.
I think the DM has to. I didn't get 11. I got a 6.
Yeah, well.
Yeah. I got a terrible roll. A 4. I'm sad.
Rip. Um. So
Oh god, it's snowing.
What?
Snowing in
I'm
July.
trying to make a fairy fire cube, but I don't know how to do it, so I'll just say where it's going.
Fucking
Okay.
July
It
are
keeps
you in?
coming out as
September.
snow, no matter what I do.
What fucking July?
Yeah, but it's
Oh, I
July still.
see.
Snow in July. What is
Change
this?
it to
Fucking
bludgeoning,
Digimon?
piercing. Let's try piercing. What does piercing look like?
You could probably just draw.
Oh, makes thorns. Is it my turn? Or Caravel's turn? Should be
I
Caravel,
think it's
right?
Caravel. Yeah, unless unless one of the pirates got higher.
Have the pirates rolled initiative yet?
Yeah, I already did that before. I already got their initiative
Okay.
set up.
Okay.
So, DM, whose turn is it?
You
I
could see in
can't
the
tell from
combat.
this
Oh yeah, we can't tell.
VTT
The
thing.
pirates all have one.
Yeah.
Is there some kind of combat tracker in here? Is that what you were going to say?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
combat
on
all
the
the way on the
left
left
side.
side of the screen.
Yeah. So
You
do
you
we-
click the
Left
combat
side.
tab, and then there's an actual
We're
tracker.
gonna say that Caravel.
Oh, cool.
Caravel first. Let me. Or actually, well, no. Didn't you? Who attacked with the bow? Caravel, right?
Here,
Me, Caravel.
Yeah. So it would be Arachma's turn. Because you already did your
Uh,
first attack, but they don't like. They are surprised by it. So by your.
Okay, so surprise round.
Yes. So they're
Okay.
completely shocked, and because of
in
also
which
being distracted by
case, Ash is going first.
Do you want me to go first? Okay. So I'm going to cast Fairy Fire on the 4 that are closest to us.
So,
I can do the area of effect if you want, but I'm pretty sure there's 4 of them that are within a 20-foot cube.
Oh, they are.
Yeah.
so you
Okay.
could cast it like right there.
Yeah,
Or
exactly.
you could try doing it right here.
Then I only get 3 of them, I think.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
20.
Okay.
How are the squares accurate,
Is
Chaos?
it a 20-foot radius or diameter?
Squares are about 5 feet
The
apiece.
square. It's a
Okay.
cube. 20-foot cube.
So, boop, and
So
Yeah,
it's
then
like that.
right there.
Every time I try to move it, I get a line instead. I don't want a line. I just want to be able to move the cube.
we'll just
Anyway,
You
I'm
have
going
to
stop
click the
scrolling with
select
it because
tab
I
again.
can't
there.
collect
Does
the
that
select
cube
tab.
show up for you guys?
Top left.
Yes.
So when
Got
you
it.
draw something or input something, you have to
Put
go
a
back
cube
to
down.
select to drag stuff.
Okay. So I will just cast it. 20-foot cube. That come through into the VTT?
Nah.
It's
It's
I
blank.
think it's like loading, but we know what Fairy Fire does.
Yeah.
I think
They need to make a dexterity
throws.
saving throw.
Alright.
The dex save or all attacks have advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Wow.
My spell save DC is a 14.
They got a nat 1.
A
Cool.
nat 1, yeah.
The
He
poor
is definitely
pirate,
fairy fired.
the poor pirate, not knowing he was of demonic descent, takes immediate damage from the Fairy Fire.
Oh, that's why it didn't work.
Why?
I hadn't ever taken a long rest. I guess I'd used up all my spell slots.
Oh,
Oh, you never put down that you did a long rest.
Rip.
Yeah, that'll do it.
that was
I was
We've
wondering
taken
why
quite a
all my
few,
spells were grayed out, and I finally figured it out.
Did you just do one deck save for all of them?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Yeah, they all
Okay.
got one.
Wow, that's going to make this easy. Okay.
Yeah, it is.
So we get advantage on all of them. Okay.
Okay.
I don't think I have any bonus actions. Well, maybe I do. One spell slot of up to level 1. I guess I might as well. Okay. Oh no, I don't want to use up my channel divinity for this. Okay, so that's end of turn. Is there something I click on to say it's end of turn?
No, I think it's
It's my turn now, but Okie dokie. What I'm gonna do
Fine,
is,
token.
first of all, bonus action. I'm gonna cast
Maybe
Shield of
okay.
Faith on myself. So my AC is 19 right now. And I'm gonna 5, 10, 15, 20. Gonna run up here 20 feet. And I'm gonna take a swing at Mr. Blue there with my greatsword.
He is
Alright.
the one that I shot. He's nearly dead.
And let's see. I think, is there a way of doing?
Your knowledge.
Well, he looks like he's really hurt.
All right, that's a 18, and that is a 25. So 25 to hit.
Dang. Almost crit.
Damage 5 and a 2. I'm allowed to re-roll the 2. Is it the 2?
It's very,
I thought it
very
was
dead.
once.
Hold on.
You don't need to re-roll.
He's dead.
It's dead.
Oh god, where is it? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I'm gonna re-roll it anyways, just to fuck him up. Okay,
one.
so he takes
Wow, okay.
what is that? 15 damage.
15 damage, so he's at negative 14 health.
Yeah.
Buddy.
I basically smited him. I don't even have access to smite yet.
Yeah.
He only had
Oh, no, wait, I do
one
have
hit
divine
point.
smite. I do have divine smite.
He only had one
Don't
hit point
do it.
left. He was done.
All right, that's my turn. Well, I'm gonna
Squishy.
move 5 feet close to purple. Okay, game. Thank you. No, game. There we go. Okay.
All right. Question, DM.
Yes.
How high up, approximately, are the guys standing on the ruins?
The walls are about 10 feet tall.
Okay, so they take 1d6 if I knock them off. Hell yeah. All right. I'm gonna blast Bluey, right here
Alright.
with an Eldritch Blast.
Alright.
I hate that they're not, like, squares.
Yeah.
19 plus 7. Does that hit?
Oh, that's a hit.
Got it. Remembering what... Do I have agonizing or repelling? I have to remember.
Probably
Oh shit, I never got agonizing or repelling, so I can't knock them off.
Huh.
Whatever. Alright, well, I'm just gonna do my damage. 9.
9
And
damage.
then... Yep. And then I'm going to transform into Form of Dread. It's gonna make me look a little bit more like a zombie. For those who weren't there, basically my skin starts to... I start to basically decompose. Due to Form of
Oh.
Dread.
Okay.
Boop. Boop. Boop.
I gain 8 temp hit points. And that's my turn.
Alright. Well, I mean, they don't get a turn this time, so...
Oh, right, they're so dead.
Well, you surprised them. They didn't understand. They were completely
Surprise
shocked by what
round,
happened.
which, by the way, Kiravel, if you had surprise round, you would have gotten sneak attack.
I did.
I didn't know. I wasn't
he-
here.
He applied the. He did 2d6
I did the
for his
surprise
damage.
2d6?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he did 2d6.
Don't you have 1d6? Because you're...
He added it onto his short bow, which is 1d6.
Ah, okay, I understand.
Yeah.
He unfortunately
So.
rolled 1.
Yeah, 1 for my sneak attack damage, and I'm like, rip. But whatever. I'm going to since they have advantage on all 4 of these guys, I'm going to loose another arrow. This time not with any poison, but I do still get sneak attack because I get sneak attack on if I have advantage on the attack roll.
Ah.
Yep. That's why I did Fairy Fire.
I appreciate it.
Sure.
23 and
that's a hit.
19. Okay. So another 1 for my sneak attack damage, but 10 damage.
Okay, which one were you attacking?
This one. Sorry.
Alright. Oh, you loose your arrow at that one, and it pierces his armor and his heart, dropping him right on the spot.
Wow. Okay.
Alright.
Beginning to think
And then
my-
I'm going to move. Gosh dang it! It's doing it again.
What's it doing? Moving your token, even though you don't want it to move?
No, I want to move, but it's not letting me move.
Oh.
5,
Are you on the
10,
select tab?
15, 20, 25, 30. Yes.
I'm beginning to feel like
And that's my
wasted.
turn. Nah. Yeah. I already said it.
Beginning to think I wasted my shield of faith.
Yeah. End turn.
So they have 9 hit points seemingly. So let's obliterate these fuckers.
All right, Ash, go ahead.
Okay. I forgot I have bonus action Hex. I forgot Hex is a bonus action, but Fairy Fire requires concentration, so I guess I'll keep
Yeah.
up the Fairy Fire
Yeah, that's definitely better.
until we take them out, and then I'll
I forgot.
do Hex later.
Did you roll a dexterity save? Because I believe
I was
Fairy
not in the
Fire also
light.
is anybody. I believe that Fairy Fire is also anybody who enters has to
No.
roll that.
I think it's just
No.
whoever's in it when it's cast.
When it's cast.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I was wondering. I
Um,
was wondering the same thing, and I looked at the spell, and it said anybody who's in it when it's cast.
Yeah, I guess I'll just cast Firebolt on one of the guys that's somewhat close, or not Firebolt, sorry, Sacred Flame. Thinking of my other character. How do if I click select, I should be able to move Ash, right?
You can just
There she
drag him.
goes. Okay. She's just really slow.
It may
Were you
just be
trying to
slow. It may literally just be slow.
It's making
Yeah,
a line, but it's not moving me.
Were you trying to bring him?
Are
Is
you
it
on
the same
ruler
thing
again?
that you were experiencing, where you can't
Yes.
move your guy?
Yeah.
Oh, it just moved it like half of a square. This is really weird.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll figure that out later. Let's see, what's the range on? I wanted to get closer, but hopefully the range is enough. 60 feet. So yeah, I'll just cast Sacred Flame. Cast on VTT. Does that work? No.
That did damage, but so Sacred Flame is a
Is a
dex
save.
save, and then you roll damage if it hits.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Which one are you attacking?
So can I roll the? Do I roll the dex save for them, or does the DM?
No, they
do
DM
it?
does.
DM will roll it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah, it's a DM 14 dex save or DC 14 dex save,
On
or they take 1d8 radiant damage, which I unfortunately rolled a 1.
On which one?
Yeah, which one were you attacking?
The one with the red circle. Can you guys see it if I highlight them?
Yep,
Like
yeah.
that?
saw
It's
it.
an orange circle.
Okay, the orange circle.
Alright. Well, he's been hit.
Now let's see if I can move Ash up.
He's been hit for
Going over to
1
there.
damage.
No.
Make sure.
Try, I would probably just try refreshing your
Yeah,
tab.
Yeah.
Okay.
that could fix it. Sometimes it's just a matter of just refreshing the page.
Was that your turn?
It's weird because it moved it half of a square. Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Okay, let's fuck up purple.
Alright.
Gonna swing at purple with my great sword. That's a 15. That is a 10. Does 15 hit?
It does hit.
That's gonna be 13 damage to him.
Alright, well, you managed to strike down the pirate with your sword.
Let's see. I could not cast that. That's an action.
Squishy, squishy.
That's. I'll.
Squish.
5 and. Come on.
Boop. Yeah, I
Come on.
beat you. What you gonna do about it? Boop. Boop.
Maybe if I. Okay. It seems like there's certain points in the map where it really doesn't want you moving.
Yeah.
But anyways, I'm
That
gonna
is weird because
move
I haven't
there.
said anything that should restrict you from being able to move.
I think it's
Stop.
just above VTT in
I
general.
move 25 feet up towards light green there, Master Chief, and then end my turn.
Master Chief.
Alright.
Oh,
Here.
turn. So Ave's turn, I think.
Sounds.
A lie. And I'm gonna fuck
Working
this
mark right
yellow
there.
fucker up.
Did they roll a 1 on initiative?
Yes,
Yes.
they did.
16 plus
Failure on
7.
initiative.
That'll hit.
I'm Eldritch Blasting yellow.
Alright.
I can't get into above VTT.
5.
Ow.
Really?
What are you doing?
I
5
I
damage?
refreshed and it crashed.
Here, I'll
Yeah,
do,
5 damage.
I'll stream. Oh no, Ave's.
I'm streaming.
You can see the screen from there.
Yeah.
We'll just have to move your character for you.
The only one who could do that is the DM.
I can move Ash.
I cannot move anybody except me.
Alright.
That guy also
There.
has to roll a wisdom save.
Wisdom save?
Yes.
Like tool. That's.
What's the range on that transformation thing?
What's the range?
Yeah.
As long as I hit them.
Oh, okay.
I have a 300-foot range at the current moment of it.
What are you doing?
There we go.
Squish, squishy, squishy. Squishy.
Wisdom check of 8.
Wisdom save. He is scared of me.
Boop, boop.
Yeah, we man.
He's
Alright.
frightened of me until the next turn, which means all his attacks have disadvantage and he can't move anywhere near closer.
Alright. And does that conclude your turn then?
Yeah, I don't need to use spell slots.
Alright. Alrighty, so...
I'm not allowed to change my ace token.
Let's see. Oh, yeah, gotta roll it. Roll it again. Oof.
If he was trying to
Wow.
attack me, I don't think he's hitting.
That was a nat 1. He better not hit you.
Yeah, well, I rolled that with disadvantage, and that was the first roll. So either way, he wouldn't have hit Arachma anyway. Like, that wasn't going to work out for him. Okay, where is... Oh, that's that one. Alright.
Yeah. Oh, interesting. I can move using the arrows on my keyboard, but not with the mouse. Okay,
Oh,
I guess I'll
Arachma,
just
the
do
one
that.
that was right next to you swung it, hit you with his scimitar. Hit
With
you.
a 15?
Really freaking crazy.
Yeah, so he didn't hit. But look at his pathetic roll, though, too. Nat 1.
He even if he did hit me, he dealt no damage.
Pretty much.
I have heavy armor master. I reduce
Reduces
the amount of non-magical damage from piercing, slashing, or bludgeoning by
bludgeoning.
3. So he did -1 damage to me even if he did hit me.
He heals.
He healed me.
I don't think that's how that works, but okay.
My faith in Bahamut heals me as he strikes me.
These guys are getting shit rolls. Just look at this. They can't hit anything.
Top of the order?
Yep.
All right, I am going to. Why does it keep on going automatically back to ruler?
I don't know.
5, 10. It really doesn't want me to move there. And I'm going to loose another arrow at Orange Dude here.
Alright.
Since he is still within the effect of Fairy Fire, I get advantage and I get sneak attack.
Alright. Roll to hit. Let's see.
And
That worked.
wow, 2 3s.
Okay.
Damn.
Exactly.
I can. All right.
Well, neither of those would hit.
Okay. That's my turn.
Alright. Ash, your turn.
Okay. I will attack the same orange circled pirate with Sacred Flame. So Dex 14 save.
So you attack
And if it hits,
orange.
it takes 6 damage. Yep.
And
If
which
he
save is
doesn't.
it?
Dex.
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 Dex 14.
Wow.
2.
I'm sorry. Your rolls are atrocious.
Works for me.
Oh, that's the game for you.
Yep.
So, how much damage does he take?
6.
Alright.
Does anybody need any healing, or are we all good? Looks like we're all good.
We're all good.
I'm just kind of I'm
None
I'm,
of you
I'm
have
kind
been
of
touched.
I'm looking at them with like a pitiful look in my eyes. I'm just like, can you guys at least make me feel like my shield of faith was like it did something?
Maybe we do need a fire elemental.
Maybe.
Not.
Yeah, but don't give the DM any ideas.
Yeah, please
Exactly.
don't.
Oh, my turn. Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna look at Green. I'm gonna ask him. Do you guys want to give up?
Hmm.
We're kind of slaughtering you right now. You haven't touched us yet, and I feel kind of bad.
Non-lethal.
I feel guilty
Back to the
for
fucking
killing you
spear.
so easily. Can you try harder,
What's the
please?
pirate's response?
He looks at you and informs you that we will never surrender. You will pay for killing us, for attacking us.
Wow. Balls, at least. Thank goodness.
So a 16 to
Not
hit.
very smart.
Let me re-roll that 1, 2, so 12 damage to him. I like how the X was there before. Well, I guess the 11 already killed him.
Yeah.
I assume I cannot get to yellow just by walking up the rubble. I probably have to go up that staircase over there.
Yeah, that would be. You wouldn't be able to climb that in a single turn.
I will.
I mean, you could climb it, but it'll probably climbing it is half.
Yeah, half.
Climbing is half your movement.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not making
It's
it
difficult
up that.
terrain, so half damage, half movement.
Yeah.
How high
Unless
up? You
you're a
say 10
Simic
feet?
hybrid.
They're about 10. It's about 10 feet tall.
How high can I jump?
With a strength, maybe.
I don't know how vertical height works on jumps.
Depends on the DM. But vertical height usually is the apex of your jump. So if you can move your strength mod in speed, you can jump about 7 feet high.
I'm just gonna.
If you have an 18
I'm
type
just gonna
situation.
end my turn. I'm just gonna stay here. I have other ideas.
All right. Avi, your turn.
Yellow.
All right.
I don't think I hit him. 16. Actually, yeah, I do. 9 plus 7, 16.
Yep, that's a hit.
8 damage.
Thank you.
And I believe he's dead because I hit him last turn.
Yep, he's dropped.
Yeah.
He withers.
I'm done.
All right. All right. So orange gets his attack done. And he aims at Arachma.
Yo, somebody finally hit me. Pretty good damage too. That's gonna be 5 damage, and I have to make a con save. Ooh, I lose concentration on Shield of Faith. So I am back down to 17 AC. I take 5 points of damage.
How much does Shield of Faith raise your AC?
It raised it by 2, so I was at 19. He met
Oof.
my AC just then.
All right. And then this one. Doesn't hit shit. All right, Kiravel, your turn. Karma, what do you look? What are you looking at, huh?
I am going to go 5, 10, if I can. Come on. If I can. Come on, let me move up. I'm somewhat frustrated with this. I'm gonna move.
Why the tabletop's not cooperating today.
Yeah, it's just dumb.
I don't need to move. I could shoot from anywhere on the fucking battlefield.
Yeah, pretty much. I
don't
was
know if
getting
this is
tired of my
helpful to you,
bow.
but I found out if I use the arrow keys on my keyboard, it moves me too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh my
I was getting
goodness!
stuck before.
That is
I
so
decided to try
helpful.
it.
Wait,
I tried those at random, and they seem to work pretty reliably.
Huh.
That is pretty nice. Okay. I'm gonna do that from now on, and I'm going to stab him with my pokers.
All right.
With your what?
My pokers,
pokers.
my short swords.
All right.
Oh,
He rolls
okay.
a
I was
hit.
like, what are your pokers?
Pokey boys.
Does a 16 hit?
That
Well,
does
I get
hit.
advantage,
That does hit.
so I want to see if I
But
crit.
but he can get a crit.
Meh. Dirty 20. So 1d6 plus 4. That is 6 damage. That is minimal damage.
He's done.
Okay.
The 5 would have sufficed.
Ash, do you mind
Yeah,
if
fair enough.
I take this turn?
Is there anybody left?
There's
Yeah,
one.
there's the one guy all the way up to the top left.
Oh, up there. Okay. For I should be able to get there within range. Let's see. 1, 2. Ooh, geez, I moved a lot more than I thought. Okay, so that's what. Now I got to get the ruler. Okay, so that was
He is
20.
65 feet from you right now.
Trying to move up. Oh, damn! I thought these arrow keys would work, but now they're not working. Oh, because I maybe have to go back to select.
Yes, you do.
Okay. Okay. So if I move there, then I use the ruler.
The ruler's not really accurate.
It's 30 feet. Oh, that's easy. Yeah. Okay. So
That's more
I
like
will
50
do
feet.
no reason to use anything other than a cantrip. So I will use Sacred Flame. Deck save. Does 8 damage if he fails a DC 14.
I just want to point out that the ruler is not accurate at all, but it is 5 feet per square.
Okay. So it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Oh, yeah, thank you. Yeah, because, the ruler kind of needs to be doubled. So 50 feet. Sacred Flame, I think, is 60. It is, so I'm okay.
He failed that deck check. He took heavy damage.
Okay,
He is
so
on
he
the
takes 8
brink of
damage.
death.
And that'll be the end of my turn. No reason to waste a spell slot.
Can I close this out? Let's find out. Move 15 feet over here, or if it's gonna snap me back for some reason. There we go. I'm gonna pull out a javelin. I'm gonna yeet that bitch at him. So let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He is just within range of the javelin. That's gonna be a 24 to hit.
All
So he's dead, but let's see what the damage is. Oh, it's a 5 minimum damage for me.
right.
Okay.
And that ruler thing is interesting. It's almost like it's acting like each square is 2.5 feet.
It's
It's
probably just the map that's being used.
ruler. The ruler on above VTT is fucky. It's not the most reliable. I would just suggest counting the squares manually.
Okay.
I imagine it's probably something to do with the map
You could
size
ask
as well.
you could ask Sin. He was in my session last night, and
Yeah, map scale.
last night 2 squares were considered 5 feet according to the ruler. So
Yeah.
it was just not.
That's what
Just
it's
wasn't
doing
working.
today, too. Yeah.
Mhm.
There must be some. I wonder if they have a map setting
There's a
for
way
that.
to
Anyway.
measure with your character. There's some sort of setting where you can move your character and measure along with it.
I'm gonna go ahead and use my lay on hands to restore my HP back to full.
All right.
After about 30 seconds, my form shifts back to normal.
Are there any more enemies?
far as I can.
No. You can't see
I'm
anything.
I would
gonna.
I
like
don't
to
see
say
any more
bodies.
pirates.
You
There's
haven't
more
got
in the
There
castle.
might be more
Yeah.
inside. You don't know because you don't have clear line of sight. You can't see
I
through
would
I'm
the
like
gonna
to
stick
walls.
search
around.
bodies.
I need to go soon. I can maybe hang for another 10 or 15 minutes.
All
I'm
right.
gonna
I'm
poke
hanging
my
out
head through
15
the
too.
rubble
I'm gonna bum
and
rush
see.
in. If my character would let me. Oh, okay, now this guy's covered. Get out of here.
I would
Oh,
like
there we go.
to
Jesus.
I would like to follow in behind a Rakmaha and cast detect magic at a constant speed always. Because I can.
Alright. Well, as Rakmaha enters through the opening in the wall, a dagger whizzes right by his head.
There we go. More bad guys.
More bad guys.
It's a bold
Hello,
move.
bitch.
It's a bold move, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off. Crack my knuckles.
Do I get any pings on detect magic?
No. You
Or
detect no magic.
Are we
is that magical murder?
okay? We are back in combat.
Yeah.
I guess top of the order, Caravel.
Top of order, or is it continuing order from Rakmaha?
Continuing from Rakmaha.
In which case, it's
My turn.
Yep.
Ave.
Murder.
Dude.
Normal shit. Does
See
a oh god, 19 hit.
Oh, there
19
she
does
is.
hit.
Yay. 2.
2.
Yes.
That barely
Hey,
even
I
scratches.
don't fudge my rolls, even though I'm off camera. As much as I'd like to. Let me see what bonus actions I actually have.
This guy's like a captain or something. What's a bit of a-
Yeah.
Probably. Can you describe him? He, she.
It's
Them.
a guy. He's just standing there with the sword, dressed in a black coat, the black tricorn hat. He's your stereotypical pirate, minus the parrot.
Dang. I was about to ask.
All right.
Hey, DM,
Yes.
you put walls around the upwards portion, and I want to misty step.
There shouldn't be any walls.
I think it's just above VTT being dumb again.
Yeah.
No, because I can move anywhere else I want. I just can't get up here.
What up?
Like, look, I have free reign on my character.
Like up here.
No. Like right up where yellow is
Oh.
around.
Right there.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I think above VTT is just being buggy today.
Yeah, probably.
All right. That's it.
All right.
Please approach me.
Well, I mean, he just threw his dagger, so he has no ranged weapon now.
Please get closer.
Because
Hey, dumbass.
when you use a weapon, I guess if you use a weapon like that as a ranged weapon, you don't have unless you're carrying multiple, you don't get
Depending
any
on your class and depending on your items, yes. Because Eldritch Knight Fighter, as a bonus action, can withdraw their weapon back to their hand.
Yeah, but I doubt the pirate captain has that
Um,
option, considering he also
and
just
there are
threw
there
his.
are items that there's dagger sheaths that teleport them back to your sheath and things like that. There
Yeah,
are ways to do it. They're just not
he's
good.
basically low level, so I doubt he would have something like that.
Who knows? That's you. That's a you job.
Okay, well, That's his turn right there. He can't do anything else. Alright. So, Caravel's turn.
Okay. I am. Can he see me?
No.
Is this like open or is this just
It's
like a
rubble.
crumbled wall?
It's a crumbled wall. It's about 6 feet tall.
Okay.
So unless
I'm
you're
going
over
to.
6 feet, he probably can't see you.
Nah, I'm. How tall am I actually?
You're
I'm
like,
6'1".
I think we're both about. You're 6'1". I'm like 5'6". What the fuck?
Well, just
I'm
because
the
you're
tall. I'm the tall brother.
just because you're twins doesn't mean you're going to be the same height. In high school, there were a pair of twins that were in my grade. That the one sister was about like an inch or two taller than her twin.
Hmm.
They were identical twins, but
Be
the
even
one was
better.
just a little bit taller than her sister.
Probably finish up this combat before he has to go.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. I'm going to move over. And can I make a sneak attack since he didn't see me?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Or do you want me to roll stealth or whatever?
Nah, he can't see you. The wall kind of masks your sound anyway.
Okay. Then I'm going to loose an arrow as I poke around the side.
All right.
That's a crit.
Okay. Roll for damage. And what would be the max damage that your weapon would do normally?
So my weapon would
Yes.
do 1d6. So 6. 1d6 plus 4. So 6. So 10.
All right. So 10, and then whatever your damage rolls are supposed to be.
Okay. So I take 10, and then I do one more damage roll.
Well,
Because
whatever.
it rolled a 6 and a 4 okay, so 10 plus the first set of 6 and 4.
Yeah.
Okay, so 20 damage.
All right. Well, your arrows pierce his armor and do some decent damage to him.
Dang. Okay.
I mean, 20 points is probably it's just a little under a quarter of his health.
Hey,
Dang.
Ash, do you have Bless?
I do.
Could you use
Why?
that?
Bless is good. It gives us
Well,
a
I know, but we
1d4
only
to
have
hit.
one enemy.
I know. I don't know.
But he's a boss type thing.
It makes sure we kill him faster. It's not like we're gonna have much
It
more
doesn't
combat
fucking
after
matter.
this.
It doesn't
Yeah.
fucking matter.
Yeah, And so, then I'm going to poke myself back behind the wall.
All right.
Okay, I guess if we want to get it
And
over
that's my
right
turn.
away, I'll cast Guiding Bolt.
Ooh, that's a nice one.
All right.
I can't move my character, so just move me where I can see the person, and I will cast Guiding Bolt.
All right. You've been moved.
Did I cast it? I guess not. Let's try this again. There we go. Does that hit?
I do not see anything.
Huh.
It's in the chat in the Or
Oh,
maybe not.
Discord?
Nah.
No.
It's just you connected twice
What
in the
was the
last
attack
2
roll?
minutes.
I've been trying to reload the page so I can move my token, but it won't let me move. And
I mean, I can
What
do
was
the
the
roll
attack
for
roll?
you.
okay, now I can move it, but I guess I'll just roll a die. So it's just my
Oh, there it is.
guiding bolt. I get a
See, I
plus
can do
6.
it. Because I can do it for you. See? That was me hitting it.
Oh, okay.
So. But what was your, like, what did
Um,
it come up as on your end? Like, what was your roll?
What was the roll?
I don't know. I didn't see it.
Oh.
I'll just click this again, see if it works this time.
Oh,
There it
Did that
goes.
work?
calculating.
Yeah.
20.
Hey, nice.
Okay.
30-20.
So it
That's a
worked
hit.
that time. And looks like 13 damage.
Is it really 4d6 for guiding bolt at first level?
Yup.
Wow.
It is really
First
powerful.
level guiding bolt is overpowered as shit.
Everything else, not so much, because it only increases by 1d6 after that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, my turn. So, first
Murder.
First, I want to see if this hits. That's probably not gonna hit.
No.
Right. In which case, I'll take that, and I'll just bonus action. I'm gonna cast Divine Favor, and then for that, I would have thrown another javelin, but it missed. So I will then approach him 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, or my character can go back. And I'll end my turn there.
Alright.
And then I blasted. I'm going to hex him for dexterity.
Dexterity checks.
Yes, doesn't matter. Still hexing.
Yeah.
Hex. Then I'm gonna go and roll to hit him with a fucking yes, I did. 23.
That's a hit.
Yay. All right. 9 force damage and 6 necrotic damage.
Oh, 9 and 6. That's 15.
Yeah.
Alright. And you said you hexed him? So what, he has a...
He has disadvantage on dexterity checks.
Alright.
Not saving throws.
Not saving throws, just checks.
Kind of dumb, but you know.
That
It's
kinda
good
seems
for
like
like
it'd be
when people are
pointless.
really heavy and they're like pushing,
Yeah.
like strength or
Yeah.
you know, it's not great. It's there for the damage.
It's very situational.
Alright.
Yeah, so I did that. That's my turn. And then I blasted.
That's Pirate's turn.
Pirate Captain's turn.
Oh, Captain, my
Swinging at
Captain.
you with the scimitar.
Will you give up, please?
7 damage, so that's gonna be 4 damage.
Yeah. And because you threw his dagger, he doesn't have a dagger.
And I make a
So-
con save.
Wait,
Damn.
for what?
I'm concentrating on Divine Favor, and I rolled a 7, so I'm no longer concentrating on it.
What's Divine Favor do?
It's basically like Divine Smite Light.
Oh, fun.
Concentration up to 1 minute. My weapon attacks deal an extra 1d4 radiant damage.
Oh, nice. Okay. I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna go. So, move 5, 10. Oh goodness, it's not centered. 15. And I'm going to use my bonus action. Actually, nah. Yeah,
You
I'll
can
use my
swing your
bonus
axes,
action
dude.
to a bonus action. Never mind. 20, 25, 30. And I'm going to attack him with my short swords. I'm going to attack that. That's a miss.
Yep.
And
What
then
about the
I'm
offhand?
offhand. I'm going to do that. That's a crit. Oh, that's a 1? It's hard to read. It's hard to read those.
It is a crit, just not the kind you want.
Yeah. Okay.
Critical fail. But no.
Yeah.
You lose your grip on your weapon, and it drops on your big toe, and man, does that hurt.
I'm wearing boots. It's fine. That is going to be my turn.
All right. So, Ash, your turn.
Okay. I flavored Toll the Dead just because I'm an AC/DC fan, so it's going to be called Toll the Hell's Bells.
Fun stuff.
Shoot, I missed.
Isn't Toll the Dead a save?
Oh,
Toll
is
the
it a
Dead is a
save?
wisdom
I thought
save.
Yeah, it's a wisdom save.
Toll the Dead is a wisdom save. It's a 60
Oh, yeah,
foot
yeah.
range wisdom save, and then you do 1d8 necrotic.
Or
That's weird. It comes
1d12
up as
if
one of
they've
my actions.
Or
I must
1d12
have-
if they don't have max hit points.
if they've been
Okay.
damaged, then you do 1d12.
Yeah, that's why I'm picking it, because I know that she's been damaged. So, yeah, wisdom save 14, and then I'll roll the d12. Might as well roll it in here. That's a 10. That's a 12. Did it roll? There we
Yeah,
go.
it's calculating.
rolling.
Got a 2. So, did she make her save? Or he? Is it a... It looks like a woman, but is it a...
It's a
That's
he.
the default photo.
Yeah. So what was the
Oh.
what was the throw? Like what was the saving?
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Wow.
Oh.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Okay. It failed.
Oh,
Okay.
2 damage.
So
Damage.
takes 2 damage. Or he takes 2 damage.
All right.
End of turn. Guy has a lot more hit points than the other ones.
Mm-hmm.
It was a pirate captain compared to a regular pirate, so.
Yeah. He was kind of a
Alright.
fraidy cat. He should have gone out and helped his dude sooner. This fight would have been a lot tougher.
You guys know it. We all love it. Great
Yep.
sword.
Great sword.
That's gonna be a 22 to hit.
All right.
Reroll the 1. So he takes 14 damage.
14 damage. All right.
And that is my turn.
All right.
Question for the DM.
Yes.
How do you do flanking advantage, or
Yeah.
like if you can draw a straight line through him?
Yes, if you can draw a straight line through, that you get
Okay.
its advantage.
Perfect.
Alright. I'm going to need him to make a wisdom saving throw.
All right.
I'm gonna cast Cause Fear.
Doesn't show up, but
If as a 60-foot range, make a wisdom save. If they fail the wisdom save, they're frightened. Frightened, they become frightened until the spell ends. It's a minute. Target can't, repeat the saving throw. The target can repeat the saving throw at each end of its turns, ending the self, effect on a success. Fear gives them... Yep, they failed. They are feared. They have disadvantage on attack throws and cannot move any closer to me. And Hex fades.
Alright. Is that it?
Yeah.
Alright.
I have got 10 minutes.
Run away, bitch boy. You know you want to do it. Come on, run up those stairs.
He can't. That gets
Do it.
closer.
The stairs behind him would be further away from you.
That's fair.
Alright. Well.
Yeah. 8.
Well, 8 and 15 because he gets 2 attacks with his scimitars. So.
It's disadvantage on all attacks.
Yeah, well, these were the other 2.
On who?
Well, he rolls
So
with
it was a
disadvantage.
15
So
and a 17, and then an 8, then a 17 and an 8. So because
Oh,
he
really?
has 2 attacks, there's 4 attack rolls.
Yes.
2 for
Yes,
each
but on
sword.
That would
who?
make sense.
Doesn't matter. He can't hit. He didn't hit any of you.
Yeah, I did.
no, he said he rolled the 8 and 17, 15 and 17. 15 doesn't hit either of us.
Yeah.
He only revealed the 2 ones that would have actually considered the roll. He has to remake the wisdom save.
To break the fear.
Well, he
Wow.
broke it.
But I don't think it really matters at this point because he's probably going to drop dead this turn.
Who knows?
Yeah,
Somebody
probably.
kill him.
I'm going to move 5, 10 if that doesn't provoke an attack of opportunity. Like
I don't know where you're moving to.
I'm gonna move to this square. Just create a line through him.
Yeah, that shouldn't. Rules as written.
Rules is written. It doesn't, but
Yeah.
okay.
You're good.
And I'm going to attack him with my short swords
All right.
Sneak attack.
with sneak attack. That's a 19 plus 6. That's a 25 to hit.
That's a hit. Roll for damage.
That is 9 damage.
Now roll that offhand.
And then my offhand.
Oh, he's dead.
Well, it would have missed.
So what does advantage do? Or what does the flanking do? Is it advantage?
Yeah, flanking does advantage.
It's up to the DM.
That's what he said.
I mean,
advantage.
either way, the 19 would have hit.
Yeah.
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 So I'm just gonna stab him with both my short swords and be like, "You're mine."
Die. You're dead.
Lift him up in the air and throw him down. And then
Brother, calm the fuck down.
And then I'm just gonna pant and be like, "Fine."
Okay, now I want to search the bodies.
Yeah, I'm gonna search the captain.
I want to search them all.
I'm gonna drop, guys. I gotta go. Let me know what we find.
Yeah, I've got to go, which
Alrighty.
is why I want to do the search and then leave.
Yeah.
All right. Oh. In the course of searching them, you come across enough gold that each of you can get about 75.
Okay.
I will put
And that's
that in
amongst
chat.
all of them and all the other stuff that you guys are. Well, you also, on the pirate
Question.
captain, you find a letter. Is
it just the 4 of us, or is it the 10 of us each
for
get
the
75
whole
gold, or is
for
it
the
the 4
whole
of us?
party, like everyone?
That's a lot of
75
gold.
times 10.
We'll consider that the treasure
So
chest.
750.
Yeah.
Can I take his scimitars?
I mean, they're just standard scimitars, so
They're better than I got.
yeah, you can.
They're finesse weapons. They're light. I can dual wield them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Aren't short swords finesse?
Yes.
Yeah, as long as they're the
Well,
problem is
then
they have to
yeah,
be
no.
light.
The only difference is they deal piercing rather than slashing.
Yeah.
All right. I'm go ahead.
Whatever. Alrighty.
So I
Good
guess
plan.
I'll just add the 750 to my.
Yeah, I have it all in party. I have everything in the party supplies, party tier supplies as well. So,
750. Yeah.
talk to you.
All right.